Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Now, this message is dedicated to a group of people who don't always get the praise they deserve. It's for the fathers, for those men who have stepped up time and time again. When duty calls, often without a moment's hesitation, without expecting any applause or recognition. This is for the men who have been carrying their families and at times the weight of the world on their shoulders, quietly, day after day, without a complaint. To all of you fathers out there, this one is for you, baby. You know, it's so easy to take for granted what fathers do. We don't always see the sacrifices you make or the quiet struggles you endure, the late nights, the early mornings, the constant balancing act between work, family, and everything else life throws your way. It's not glamorous, it's not flashy, and yet every day you do what needs to be done. You provide, you protect, and you love in your own way. Sometimes in ways that we might not fully understand until much later in life. You see, the world has its way of glorifying certain people and certain roles. But the truth is, a lot of the work you do goes unnoticed. You're often put in the background, overshadowed by the louder, flashier stories. But I'm here to say this: we see you, we appreciate you, we are grateful for every ounce of energy and every bit of yourself that you've poured into your family. And today, I want to acknowledge the incredible strength it takes to be a father. But let's talk about that strength for a minute. Because, yes, fathers are strong. You are strong. It's easy to look at a man and measure his strength by his physical abilities, by how much he can lift or how fast he can run. But real strength, baby, the kind of strength I'm talking about, is so much deeper than that. It's in the quiet resilience, the way you get up every single morning, ready to face another day, no matter how tired or discouraged you might feel. It's in the way you swallow your pride, step aside, and let others have the spotlight while you work behind the scenes to keep everything going. Real strength is in the sacrifices you make, often in silence, without seeking a thank you. It's in the sleepless nights you spend worrying about the future, about how you're going to provide for your family, about whether you're doing enough. It's in the way you try to hide your struggles because you don't want to burden anyone else. And we know this isn't easy. I think we all can agree. I'm going to repeat that. I think we can all agree the world would be a very different place without the strength of fathers. Fathers are supposed to be the backbone of the family. You're the ones who make sure that there's food on the table, a roof over our heads, a sense of safety and security that so many of us take for granted. You're the ones who step up when times get tough, who make the hard decisions, who show us by example what it means to be responsible, to be strong, and to be someone others can rely on. But beyond the physical strength, what really stands out is the inner toughness that fathers show. the resilience, the ability to take life's punches and keep moving forward, no matter how hard it gets. I want you to know that this kind of toughness does not go unnoticed. We see you, we feel you, and it means more than words can say. Being a father means wearing so many different hats: provider, protector, teacher, coach, and friend. And I think sometimes we forget just how demanding each of those roles can be, how each one takes a part of you. The truth is, fathers don't always get the time or space to express themselves. You're expected to just keep going, to put everyone else first. And I know that, excuse me, and I know that that's not always fair. That sometimes you might feel like you're giving all of yourself and receiving very little in return. But I want you to hear this. We are grateful for you, grateful for the endless sacrifices, for the strength you give so freely, for the way you show up every day, even when no one's looking. I want you to know that even when you don't say, let me repeat that because I'm messing up and I'm excited. I want you to know that even when we don't say thank you often enough, we see you. We see the work you're putting in, and we feel the impact you make in our lives. To all the fathers who have been there, who have stayed up late worrying about us, who have shown us right from wrong, who have set the example of what it means to be a good person, thank you. Thank you for being there, even when it meant sacrificing parts of yourself. Thank you for standing strong, even when the weight felt unbearable. Your strength, both inner and outer, is a gift. It's a gift to your family and to the world. And no matter how much we might take it for granted sometimes, I want you to know it is valued, it is appreciated, and it is seen. Today, we acknowledge the incredible role you play, and we thank you. There's this idea in society that fathers are supposed to be tough and unbreakable. But we also know that you're human, that you feel deeply, that you love deeply, that sometimes you hurt and you cry. And it's okay to let those feelings show. We know that there's a whole world going on inside of you, a world we don't always get to see, but one that drives you, motivates you, and helps you to keep going. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. To the fathers who are always last to eat, who work two, three, four, five jobs to make ends meet, who have put their dreams on hold to help us chase ours, thank you. Thank you for being the quiet heroes, for stepping up when others wouldn't, for showing us through your actions what love really means. Your sacrifices are not in vain. Your efforts are not overlooked. And today, I hope you feel the gratitude, the love, and the respect that you so greatly deserve. Today, let's take a moment to truly appreciate all the fathers who have given so much of themselves, who have stood strong, who have shown us the beauty of true strength, humility, and resilience. Thank you for being the foundation, unshaken. Thank you for being the rock. Thank you for all that you are and all that you do. We love you, we appreciate you, and we are forever grateful. All right, my soldiers, I'm out of here. Had to drop that for my fathers. But before going, I'm going to say blessings to all my lovelies out there. Blessing, blessing, blessings.